Hey everybody, Scotty Boy here again, coming at you with another Street Fighter run. This time around we're going to be playing Street Fighter Alpha 2, another Street Fighter Super Nintendo game. Just doing this, just because, just for fun. I'm trying to get some more LPs up. Anyway, we're going to go into the options and change the difficulty like we typically do, so that way I actually have a chance of beating this. And then we're going to start things up here with arcade mode. Now, I would play as Guile in this game, like I did in the previous one. However, he's not an available character, so instead we're going to play as Ken. Because Ken's a pretty cool character. Anyway. Oh, that's funny. For our first fight, we got to take on Sagat, and last time he was one of the guys that it took me 3 or 4 tries to beat. So this should be interesting, to say the very least. Honestly, I'd be surprised if I even let him hit me once. I don't know, maybe this difficulty's too easy, but honestly, I really don't care. There we go. Yeah, I know how to do Ken's special move as well, the Hadoken. So that should be fun. Yay, I'm special! Woo! Okay, so that takes care of him. Yay, I won. Woo! And I think the setup of this one is pretty much the same as the other one. You fight, about 8 or so characters, and then at the end you end it with fighting a bison. At least I think that's how it works. The nice thing about having the difficulty so low is I can actually take time to mess around and do special moves. Plus, this is actually an easier game than the previous one was, I've noticed. The controls are a lot more fluid in this, and it's easier to do, I guess. I don't know. Alrighty, so for this next match, let's see, we're going to be up against Akuma. Now, he's a new character that showed up in this game. I think he's kind of like the antagonist. Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't know the whole Street Fighter lore or any of the, backstories of any of the characters like I do with some other fighting games, but anyway. Let's get this rolling. Uh-oh. He's fast. He seems to really like avoiding all of my moves. Oh, snap. He's got the Hadoken, too. There we go. Derp! Oh, he's got like multiple Hadokens. That's not even fair. Ah, screw it. What is he doing? Yikes. This guy's crazy! Wah! Oh no! Oh jeez! Oh jeez! Wah! Okay, we got him. Somehow. Hopefully we can do it again a second time. I think the graphics are better in this one too. The colors are a lot brighter, which is kind of nice. The colors seemed really dull in the first Street Fighter game, for whatever reason. Oh, wow. Yeah, there we go. Ah! Akuma's scary looking too. Like, he looks like he means business. Don't do that again. That was cool. Totally unintentional, which makes it that much cooler. There we go. Wish I knew how to do Shoryuken, because I know that move does a lot of damage, but whatever. Oh no! Ah! Ah! Don't kill me! Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay. There we go. Yeah. That's how you do it. Taking care of business. Oh yeah. Alrighty. Let's see what we have next. Now we're gonna take on some old dude. I don't know who this character is. Ken versus Gen. Well, this should be interesting. Looks like he's using like the Mantis style of Kung Fu or something over there. He could be a difficult opponent. Oh snap, this guy's insane. No more fooling around. Rah! Oh, snap! Alright, that takes care of him. Cool, he said something in Japanese. Whee! You know, for the Super NES, this is actually like a pretty well-designed game. I've kind of thought about it. This almost looks like something that I could have done on the PlayStation when I was doing those PS1 LPs. Because I know they actually did release this game for the PlayStation, so that's probably why. So it probably looks even better on the PlayStation than it does on the Super NES. But if I can play it on the Super NES and it's basically the same game, I might as well will, because what's better graphics for even just a little bit better graphics for all the glitches I'd probably have to put up with that. Because originally I was actually planning on doing a couple more PlayStation games, but I stopped just because I stopped at 4. I was planning on doing 6 originally. I was going to do MK Trilogy, and I was also going to do Marvel Superheroes, but probably not going to do it now, unless I can find a way just to make the like LPing of that less glitchy, because that was just such a hassle to have to deal with. Because I had to edit videos a lot more than I normally do, because the audio would desync like 3 or 4 times during the game, and then I would have to like edit out other glitch, like the stop glitches then, and I mean the quality of the gaming really wasn't that great either. For the most part, all of them were pretty choppy. They weren't very fluid. The only one that was pretty fluid, I think, was DBGT Final Bout, and that one it was because it was the lowest. It had the lowest rendered graphics of all of them. And I know the Terrace Kasai one was terrible because that one was the first one I did, and I had no clue what I was doing, and it just came out awful. It also didn't help that I tried rendering it at full screen, but then it showed up at only like half a screen. So I then had to like zoom in on the camera and like change the angle. And it just looked ridiculous then. And the quality was terrible, so anyway. Woohoo! Woo! Raw! Who is Rose? I don't know who Rose is. Ouchie. There we go. I need to figure out how to get that more fluid. I wonder what all these little symbols stand for when I win. It's probably just based on whatever way I finish her off, but whatevs. Rah! Woohoo! That went well. Yeah, I won. Yeah. Victory! Street Fighter's a fun game. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. My dad, back in the day, he and one of his buddies used to play the original arcade form of Street Fighter 2. Back when it only cost like $0.25 and you could just spend all day like in an arcade. No one does that anymore over here because everybody's like a freaking Xbox junkie and all they want to do is play Call of Duty. But back in the day, people used to actually do that, and he and his buddy got really, really good at Street Fighter. So for Christmas, I ended up buying him actually a Street Fighter 4 for the 360. So that should be really fun once Christmas rolls around. I can't wait to play that with him. It's going to be awesome. It was nice, because since it was used, I got it pretty cheap, but it's still like a good game. And that's like actually an Xbox game that I would play too. Because, I mean, we've been over this. I am not a first-person shooter fan. It's just, I'm an old-school gamer. And I've been really disappointed with the, like, quality of games that have been released for the Wii recently. Like, in the last 2 years, they just haven't come out with anything good. Like, the only two shining gems of awesomeness have been the Mario Galaxy games. Sonic Colors was pretty good. And then Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, which is another fighter that went under the radar, but it was actually a pretty good game, and I think it had a mild cult success, but other than that, like, as far as the Wii is concerned, the only games that have really been any good for it that are still just as fun to play since they came out are probably, obviously Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, And then again, the Mario Galaxy games, in addition to the other ones that I mentioned. Because all the other, like, all the motion sensor stuff, like the Wii Sports and all that stuff, like, that was fun when it first came out. But now that everyone's used to it, and now that the Xbox has a Kinect, which is, in all honesty, probably better than the Wii motion sensor system, like, there's really no reason to even play those anymore. They have no, like, replay value at all. And it makes me sad, because, like, there really aren't that many good games coming out for the Wii anymore. Oh, you know what, actually, the other ones that I did forget to mention were the Legend of Zelda games. I mean, all the staple Nintendo stuff. But, I mean, it used to be, like, I know for the GameCube at least, I felt like there was a wide variety of games that came out. Now it just seems like everything's like some stupid Wii party game. Like, no actual games are coming out. And I hesitated, my brother has a 360, but it's his though, and all he uses it is to play Halo Reach. He doesn't really, like, play any real games on it. I keep trying to convince him to buy some better games. Like, I wanted him to pick up the new Mortal Kombat or, like, MK3, because we rented both of those. The new Mortal Kombat is sick. It's actually one of the few fighting games where you literally can't button mash. Like, you have to actually have some idea of what you're doing, because the controls are so well designed and so fluid. That game probably has some of the best fighting controls of any game that I've ever played. It's absolutely amazing. And I mean, the nice graphics help too, and it's got a wide character selection from the MK mythos. It's just all around a really awesome game. And I was like, Zach, we need to get this. And he's like, no, Halo! And I'm like, you suck. So, I'm honestly thinking about buying my own 360. Just so I can get some real games for it. Because I know the final straw was when I saw the new Sonic Generations game, which I played a demo for, and it's sick. When I saw that that wasn't coming out for the Wii, I'm like, yeah, I need to get a 360 now. Or even a PS3, which honestly, it's going to be a matter of whichever's cheaper, because I'm in college, and I can't afford anything. Because college is very expensive. Very, very expensive. For all of you watching in high school, I will tell you, do yourself a favor and definitely go to college. It's absolutely worth every penny you pay, as long as you make it worth it, because you are paying for it. But, regardless, it's really expensive. Even just to go to, like a local place. Like, I know I have friends, you know, I live in Ohio, and I have friends that are going to Akron, and I know even with them, they're struggling to pay for it, because it's just stupid expensive now. Anyway, that was my 10-minute rant for this video. We'll get back into Street Fighter now. Where am I even at? I've just been winning. I haven't even been paying attention to what I'm doing. Alright, well, I just beat Bison. I know for a fact he's not the last person, though. I guess they threw things out of order in this game. Which is fine. I really don't care. Alright, now I fight Dhalsim, the weird, stretchy Indian dude. Ugh, look at that picture. Why is his head all twisty? How can you even do that with your body? That's just bizarre. Yeah, Hadoken, woo! That was a nice combo. I am kicking his arse. I mean, I have the difficulty pretty low, so I should be able to, but still, it's fun to do. Oh, Street Fighter. And it's nice, I haven't lost at all in this one. I know with the previous one, it took me like 3 tries to beat Sagat and Bison. Raw punch! I love being able to do that. Derp, 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 derp. That's the other thing that's nice about Street Fighter. The special moves honestly aren't that hard to do. Unlike Mortal Kombat, where it's like, press this many buttons as fast as you can. Except for the new one. That was the other thing that's nice about the new Mortal Kombat. Is the finishers, and believe it or not, the fatalities as well are actually doable. It's not like the old Super Nintendo versions where it was like, hit 5 million buttons in a 2-second interval. It's actually really nice. Alright, I think we've got one more person and then I'm done. Let's see, who's the final fighter? Ryu. Oh, how appropriate. Ken versus Ryu. That's actually pretty sweet. You know what? I bet you they did that on purpose, actually. Because I know there's like a story that goes with this game. Yep. Sure, let's see your moves. Show and tell. Woo! This should be fun. If I can actually hit him. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? He's just pelting me with special move. Oh god, oh god. Why can't I do that? I probably can, I just don't know how. Unfortunately for me. Well, at least this fight's a bit of a challenge. The last few, because of the difficulty, the last few have actually been a little too easy almost. Oh god. Ah! Come on, Ken, do your Hadoken. Oh, screw it. I'm just gonna beat him down. I'll try and get one in next round. Okay. That was actually pretty close. Try and get a couple more Hadokens in the next round. Honestly, all that was a button mash fest. No strategy there. There we go. Oh, and he blocks it. What a poop nose. Horse snap. Horse snap. There we go. Ken, why you no do sure you can? Oh crap! Ah! No, 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 no. Yeah, I win! Somehow, 'cause I'm a magic man. Yeah. Wonder what the little cherry things stand for. Probably because I got my butt kicked, but I just won in the end, because I got lucky. Okay, let's do this final cutscene here. Get up, Ryu! Something's bugging you. Your heart wasn't in it. This time. That battle with Sagat really messed with your head, man. Stay focused. Remember, it's nothing but the fight. I guess? Here, you keep this. If you lose it again, this will remind you of me and the fight. What did I just give him? He's my freaking hair tie? Really? This is so Brokeback Mountain. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Why? Ugh. Okay, whatever. Okay, so that's Street Fighter Alpha 2. Beat that one. So yeah, I'll be back later with more LPs. Have a good one.